Hi, this is Dennis Pennington, Wheat Extension Specialist for Michigan State University, out in the field talking to you today about a wheat planting date and seeding rate study that we have in the field. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the importance of the planting date. Right now, this pass that I'm standing in is our planting date number 1. That was planted on September 19th. Now, one thing that I will note is that as you look up the pass, there are 4 different populations as you go up the pass. So, but to start out with, I wanted to just talk to you about the planting date itself. So this is planting date number 1, planted on September 19th. This particular pass right here is our planting date number 4, and this was planted on October 29th. So this was about 40 days after the first planting date. This third pass right here is our planting date number 2. This was planted kind of in the middle, October 7th. And then the fourth pass over here is our third planting date, planted October 18th. And then our last pass over here is the last planting date, planted on November 15th. So just to show the magnitude of differences in here, I've got all the planting dates laid out right here in front of us. This is planting date 1, planting date 2, planting date 3, 4, and 5, and you can see what the difference is in terms of development. This plant is at Feek 7, almost Feek 8. The rest of these are at a Feek 6. This one is barely at a Feek 6. So planting date has a big impact on what your yield potential would be. Okay, so the second part of this study is a seeding rate study. So within each pass is a different planting date. We also have different planting rates. So what I want to do is show you what the effect of planting rate looks like on our planting date number 5. So this first plot right here is a population of 1.6 million seeds per acre. As I move back to this next plot right here, this was planted at 0.8 million seeds to the acre. Or 800,000 population. The next plot back here was planted at 2.4. This is the heaviest population, and notice that at the late planting date, this looks the best and it's the thickest and fullest stand out here. As I keep going backwards here, the next one is a 1.2 million population in this plot right here. And then the last plot right here is a 2 million population of seeds per acre. So there, as you look down the row or as you walk down the row, you can really see a big difference in the populations in terms of, particularly for the later planting date, usually the higher populations really make a big difference, because that's part of the recommendation. The later you plant, the higher you need to plant in terms of population. So this is Dennis Pennington again from Michigan State University. Thank you for watching this video. Follow me on Twitter at Pennin34 or visit us on the website at canr.msu.edu/wheat.